Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, you guys seem to really like the Chanel try-on haul that I did last week? Or the week before? Last week, I think. So, I did a little damage at Guerlain, and so I thought I would do another try-on haul. If you're interested in seeing what I've purchased, watching me put them on for the first or second time, some of these I've already played with, then just keep on watching. So Guerlain is a brand that I haven't really delved too far into. I just purchased some of their deliciously shiny lip colors very recently, and I think those are the only Guerlain items I've ever purchased. Yeah, I think so. So in the past, the fragrance of Guerlain products has always been kind of a turnoff for me. I think I smelled it once many years ago, and then I've just got it in my head. I was like, you know what, it's not for me, and just sort of stayed away from the brand. Anyway, a few things have happened recently. One, I posted that Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder video, and a couple of people have mentioned that their favorite finishing powder is the Guerlain Meteorites, and I thought, maybe I really need to revisit that. And as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Tara Babies, and she uses the Meteorites to finish up her makeup as well. So I don't know, it's just sort of started kind of like popping up on my radar, and then my good friend here was like, girl, I have 40% off friends and family code for the Guerlain store at the Venetian Grand Canal shops. She's like, meet me there, let's go shopping. I was like, 40% off? I'm down. So I met her there, and I feel like I had like a makeup blackout because I got so much powder. And I think ever since I got the Clé de Peau loose powder that I really love, and then I played around with the Hourglass powder. Anyway, I feel like I'm entering this like, I need to like get into like more loose powders, and I actually have a bunch of loose powders that I've kind of hoarded that I want to play with. And I don't know, I may do like a loose powder week because it's just been something that I've been really interested in lately, strangely enough. So anyway, let me show you what I got. I didn't get any foundation because Guerlain is a newish brand to me. So if you're not familiar with a brand and they are well established and they have a lot of products out, it is very overwhelming. And I got very overwhelmed with the foundations, with the primers, even with the powders, which is why I think I went a little overboard, and I got a lot of powder. So I didn't get any foundation or concealer or anything like that. So I've already put that on my face. So I really wanted one of the Guerlain bronzers. I think they're really known for their terracotta bronzer. And when I walked in, I was like so overwhelmed by all of the bronzers that they have. I mean, they have ones that are split in 4, ones that are just solid, ones that are just like striped. I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at. You need to break this down for me. So the poor store manager was kind of talking me through everything. And so I just said, you know, what's new? What's your newest? That's probably what you guys would be most interested in, and something that I would want to play around with. So I purchased the Sun-Kissed Healthy Glow Powder Terracotta Light in color 01. And it's light warm. So this is what the box looks like. I haven't even opened this up yet since bringing it home. Here is the packaging. It's like a faux tortoise, which is really pretty. And here is what the bronzer looks like. So I think they have 3 or 4 shades, and so it goes from like light to light warm, to like medium to dark, I believe. But I felt light warm would suit me the best. Alright, so let's give this bronzer a shot. I'm going to go ahead and use my Tom Ford bronzer brush. I also have my Sonia G Sculpt 1 brush here, but it's a little bit dirty. I'm going to use my Tom Ford, which is a little bit cleaner. Oh, before I do that, let me give you a swatch. So I'm just going to run my finger around the entire pan since there's like 3 different colors in here. And there it is on my finger. And here's a swatch of it. It has a really beautiful golden like overtone to it. So there looks to be a little bit of a sheen to this powder in the pan. I can't tell if it's overspray or not. I don't think so. I think actually the powder has a little bit of sheen. So I'm going to go ahead and run this over the entire pan and place it. Oh, that's pretty. That's very natural. I think bronzers are the most mysterious makeup item. I feel like you can swatch it, you can take a look at it in the pan, and you just never ever know how it's going to look actually on your skin. I was actually a little bit worried when I just swatched it now that it was going to be a little bit too warm, a little bit too like light and goldeny, a little bit too peachy, but I think it warms up this area really nicely. This is really beautiful. Oh, I like that. I have definitely lucked out this summer on bronzers. I feel like I've gotten some pretty good ones. I feel like last summer I bought a whole bunch of bronzers and only a few were like okay, but this year, this is a good bronzer year. Okay, so what else did I get? What is this? Okay, this was a total, like, I don't even know why I got this or what, but the packaging is beautiful. I believe this was like a holiday limited edition powder. So this is called the Terracotta Gold Light Gold Bronzing Powder. Now this powder is like just straight up gold. It is a really deep, rich, beautiful gold. It's not quite as like white as the Amrezy highlighter or like the Charlotte Tilbury bar of gold. It is much deeper in tone. I guess that's why they call it a golden bronzing powder, but it really is very, very gold. So there it is on my finger, and there it is swatched. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this over where I've bronzed, just to give my skin like a golden sheen. I'm using the Tom Ford bronzer brush again. Wow, this is, can you guys see that? This is gold. This is gold. I can see why they came out with this during the holidays. This would be really pretty for a holiday party. But this is also really nice, I think, for the summertime. Want to bronze your skin up with a little bit of like goldness there. I think that's really, really pretty. Oof, that is gold. And there's a little bit of scent to this, but it's different. It's not the same scent as the Meteorites. It's not a violet scent. And the lid, so this just kind of pops right off, and the lid has like a mirror on the inside, which is pretty cool. So that is the Gold Bronzing Powder, limited edition. I will say the gold goes on a little bit, I don't know, what's the word? I guess a little bit patchy. It's not chunky, because it's not like gold glitter or anything. It's not glittery at all. It's actually a very nice sheen, but it does go on a little bit patchy. I feel like I have to really work it in. Maybe let me use my Sonia G Face One brush and buff that in. Oh, that looks better. Yeah, so that gold bronzing powder needs a little bit of working into the skin. So I also purchased a limited edition Meteorites. It's called Gold Pearl. They just call it a face powder. But when I played with it in store, it really seemed like a beautiful highlighter. So this is the one that comes in the gold orb. This may have also come out during the holidays, but I do know it's limited edition, and the top just screws off. There's a little powder puff in there, which I won't use. And then here are the pearls inside. So from watching Tara Baby's videos, I know that she likes to kind of shake this up and kind of loosen the powder from the pearls. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Shake it up just lightly here. And I actually got quite a bit of powder there in the cover, so I'm just going to use that. And I have my Sonia G Sculpt 3 brush. I'm just going to dip it into the powder here and brush that across my cheekbones. You know, another thing about Meteorites that always kind of scared me off a little bit was that they always seem so sparkly, but the sparkles are really just in the pearls, and once you get it on the skin, they really just sort of blow away, which I happen to like, but it is a little bit deceptive because they are quite sparkly in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's quite a bit of sparkle, but not on the skin. That's a really pretty, subtle kind of pearly sheen. Very nice. And the gold tone of this is definitely lighter than that gold bronzing powder. Oh, I feel like it did a good job kind of brightening up this area. Very, very nice. So these are also limited edition. I think they're still available. I kind of took a peek on Nordstrom and I saw it available there still. So if you're into Meteorites and you kind of want more of a highlight, I think this is a really cool product. Okay, and then I got I got two of the Meteorites from the regular line. I got medium and then I got golden. So I passed on light because light is very kind of white and pinky. and cool toned, I should say. And I wanted something that was a little bit warmer. Cool tone powders on my skin just tend to look a little bit ashy. They tend to make me look a little bit kind of lifeless. So I at first got the golden and then I was like, let me get the medium too. So then I went back and I got the medium. So here is, what am I holding? This is the medium. This is what it looks like. Comes in this beautiful tin. And just like the bronzing, the gold bronzing powder, the top just kind of pops off. There's no mirror in this one though. Another sponge inside. And then here is what the medium pearls look like. And then let me just show you the golden number 4 meteorites. Same exact packaging. And here is the doré, the golden. Here it is next to the medium. I forgot to actually swatch the other meteorites, so let me swatch all of them right now. I'm going to open this back up. So here's the gold pearl meteorites. And that's it right underneath the gold bronzing powder. You can see it's lighter, obviously. And it even has maybe a little bit of peachiness in there. It's very pretty. And then let's swatch the medium meteorites. I'm going to shake this up a little bit. I don't even know if you'll be able to see this, but here it is on my ring finger. There it is swatched. You probably can't even make it out. And then here is the doré, the golden meteorites. Swatch that right underneath. So there's the doré. So doré, medium, gold pearls, gold bronzing powder, and the bronzer that I got. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is start with the medium meteorites. I'm going to go ahead and shake it up a little bit more. I'm going to brush that kind of along my jawline and the center part of my face. And I'm using my Sonia G Face One brush. I'm just kind of sticking it and swirling it in the pearls there. And I'm just going to use that right down here. And then I'm going to use the doré golden powder and I'm going to put that over like my cheek bronzed area and set that with this darker powder. Almost gives me a nice blush there. Ooh, I like this. Alright, so those are all the powders that I got from Guerlain. I am loving this. I usually shy away from layering too much powder on because I have such dry skin. But again, one of you commented that you love the meteorites and that it never feels heavy, it never dries out your skin. And that was sort of my issue with the Hourglass powder or with many powders that, you know, you put a layer on and it just looks so thick. It changes like the appearance of your makeup, not in tone, but like in texture. But these really didn't. And I have the Kogendo Aqua foundation down and I think it just looks really, really beautiful. It's given my skin like a really lovely sheen. I am so happy with these powders. And then I purchased 2 lip products. So I purchased one of their newer, well, it's not actually, their lipsticks aren't new, but they kind of redesigned the packaging so that the outer case you could purchase, well, you purchase them separately, but you could select what kind of design you want on it. So this is the case that I decided to get. It's called Neo Gothic and it basically just looks like black marble. And these cases are so cool. So when you take the lipstick out, which is basically what holds this down, this mirror kind of pops up and they have like different magnifications. So it's very, very handy. And then the color that I got is 777 and it's this awesome gold color. Let me swatch that up here. There's like a very golden theme going on here. I'm apparently in a mood. I'm actually always in a golden mood, but here is 777. So let me go ahead and apply this. So there it is on the lips. I put it on pretty thick, but you can keep it kind of light and it's very, very sheer. You can actually still see the color of my lips underneath. And this makes also a really great topper if you want to throw it on another, whoa, excuse me, if you want to throw it on another lip color. So here it is with the actual lipstick in there. And then when you pull the lipstick out, the mirror just sort of pops up. So very, very cool. The formula of the lipstick is very, very nice. I don't think that there's anything terribly legendary about the lipstick formula, but it is very, very nice. And then I also got something that I mentioned in my live Will I Buy It? At this point, this was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but Guerlain was coming out with these lip balms, and they're called the Terracotta Kiss Delight Balm and Gloss Enhanced Natural Color. So there's 3 colors. I think there's a peach, a pink, and maybe an apricot. So I got peach syrup, actually is the full color name. And this is what it looks like. I couldn't resist all those little sparkles in there. And what I didn't realize is this is one of those products that kind of changes, the color changes after you put it on. I guess it's like heat activated or whatever. So I actually, swatched it on the back of my hand and walked around the store for a little bit, and it turned this very nice pink, because I've purchased color changing products in the past and they always turn like almost like a berry color, and that was not what I was looking for in this. So when it turned a nice pink, I was really, really pleasantly surprised. So I'm going to take off this gold lipstick and put on this gloss so you can see what color it turns into. So here is the applicator. It's like a little brush. And this formula I happen to really like as well. This feels like if you have lip balm and you've left it maybe in your car in the summertime, and then the next time you go and use it, it's like really, really melted down. That's what this feels like. This feels like a balm that has been melted. So there is the color. I really like this color. It's definitely pinkier and brighter than a lot of other color changing products I've used. So I didn't purchase any like eye products. Again, I was like very, very overwhelmed. And so I think what I'm going to do is use some of this bronzer and just brush it over my eye area. That's always a nice kind of quick solution. Let me go ahead and try the Surratt large smoky eye brush, and I'm just going to roll it in here. It did a little something. Alright, so those are all the products that I purchased from Guerlain. I am really, really loving them all so far. I'm kind of excited to be entering into a new brand for me. Obviously not a new brand in general. So anyway, let me know what your favorite Guerlain products are. I would love to go out and play with them. Oh, before I forget, the manager there told me that their lip glosses are being discontinued because there was a gold one there that I really, really wanted, but they didn't have any more, and they're being discontinued. And I asked her if they were being replaced by anything. She says that she assumes that they're going to be replaced, but she actually hasn't heard anything definitively. So if you like the Guerlain lip gloss, like just their straight up lip gloss, not like the liquid lipstick or any of the other ones that have come out, I think part of the La Petite Robe Noire line, not those, but just the straight up lip gloss. If you like any of those, get them before they are gone forever. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Again, let me know what your favorite Guerlain products are. I can't wait to hear, and I will see you in my next video.